Hi friends, it's Carrie from Stretch Chi. I just wanted to come on today and talk to you really quick about a question that came up with a client the other day about a common mistake that people make when they're stretching their shoulders. So when you bring your arm across your body this way to stretch out the back of your shoulders, especially when you do a resistance stretch, you'll feel a nice deep stretch across the back of your shoulders and through the back of your arm. You feel the warm tug of the muscle, you feel the whole thing moving, and it feels like a relief, it feels good, right? And when we do a resistance stretch, we go back and forth like this. Now this is the case whether you're pulling this way or whether you're pulling this way or whether you're coming across like this or like this, whatever it is, you should feel the muscle through the entire stretch. Sometimes people feel like a sensation in the joint itself. So as you're pulling across this way, if you just feel like kind of a dull pain or an ache in a very localized place, then that actually is not a helpful stretch. What's actually happening is that your shoulder capsule here is trying to fold over your pecs and your biceps and all of the junction that's coming together here. And if it can't fold over that junction, then it starts to separate the back of the shoulder. Not in a good way, but in a way where it's like pulling on the ligaments. So instead of stretching the muscle, you're actually just opening the shoulder. It's kind of like if you were going to open a door and there was something stuck behind the door, then if you keep trying to open the door with something stuck behind it, then the hinges start to come apart. So if you're stretching and you don't feel that deep, like long stretch, but you actually feel just a stretch in the joint, then it could be that you're pulling your hinges apart. This is really important and a very common mistake that people make. So for instance, here's Jeff, the skeleton. Say hello. Hello. In honor of October. If I want his arm to come across this way, but there's something stuck here, then really he gets stuck like this. But this shoulder is pretty resilient. So if he continues to pull his arm across like this, what ends up happening is that the joint here starts to separate. That's not good for your joint. We don't want to stretch in that way. We don't want to stretch here. We want to stretch here, right? All of those muscles along the back. So the common mistake is that when I say to people in the stretching exercises, you should feel this in this place. And they say, yeah, I do feel it in that place. But it's not quite right if it's in the joint, right? So if you feel a very localized sensation, even if it feels good, then you want to problem solve to make sure that you open that up. So what you would do in this case is you would want to problem solve by stretching the muscles in the front to teach them how to shorten properly, so that instead of this ball here that he needs to fold over, the muscle learns to shorten and allow for this to fold over. And then you feel the stretch through the whole muscle. Okay, so for this specific stretch, I'm gonna put the problem solving link for this down in the description box below, so check that out. Also down in the description box, there's a link for a free 45-minute video of a complete Ki-Hara workout. If you wanna check that out, click on that link, all right? Thanks friends, I will see you soon, bye-bye.